Good morning, grade 6 students. Welcome to our English class. It's grammar today. How are you doing? I hope everyone is feeling great because I am your teacher who is feeling awesome. Before we begin our lesson for today, I'd like to remind everyone that you need to have with you your readers and writers notebook, your English notebook to use in jotting down notes, as well as your pen. Thank you so much. For our lesson for today, we're going to use commas, or how are we going to use commas correctly and perfectly? I get so excited today's lesson. Forgive me. I'd like to redirect your attention on pages 410 and 417. After our session today, I'd like you to accomplish and answer these two pages. Take a screenshot and then send it to me in our WhatsApp group for checking. Thank you. For our lesson's objective today on commas, define commas function in writing and in sentences accurately. Name some basic rules in using comma. And lastly, answer given exercises independently applying the rules of placing comma perfectly. Now let's begin. Let's begin with comma and with the basic question, what is a comma? A comma is a punctuation mark that indicates a pause where it's needed in a sentence. Commas help to clarify meaning for the reader. What are the functions of commas? Commas help us to separate different parts of a sentence so that we can understand the meaning of the sentence more clearly. Commas help us make more sense of what we are reading. Look at the example below. The cities I visited for the continent were London, Paris, Munich, Rome, and Amsterdam. Next slide, we have here an icon that says commas. I'd like you to click this icon, watch it carefully, listen attentively, and pay attention on the basic rules on how to use commas correctly, perfectly, and accurately. You can pause this video while watching this simple video clip. Thank you, grade 6 students. I hope that you enjoyed watching the basic rules on how to use perfectly the comma. I hope that you learned very well how to use the comma. So the things that you watch, I put it in a paper or here on this particular slide. I'm going to upload this document as well in your Pearson account for you to have a copy of it on how to use this comma perfectly. So here in the first column, I have here an abbreviation, which is items in a series, for example, and you have the rules, and then you have here in the next column, you have here examples and the pattern or the hints. Okay, so I'm not going to discuss more on this one because it's a self-explanatory thing. So all you have to do is just go through with these rules one by one, do it religiously and perfectly in such a way that you will get perfection in the use of comma. Okay, again, I'm going to repeat, I'm going to upload this document in your Pearson account. You can have it, you can print it, and then you can keep a file on it. Okay, thank you, grade 6 students. Welcome back, grade 6 students. As you can see along with the video or the slides, you can see various activities, okay? What I want from you is to answer it by yourself. And I'm going to upload this same copy of these activities in your Pearson account. You understand? And I hope that you're going to do a screenshot of this one and then submit it to me in the WhatsApp group. Understood? Thank you so much. That ends our session for today, grade 6 students. I hope that you enjoyed our first grammar lesson, which is on comma. Before I end our session, I'd like to remind you that ending my session today doesn't mean that you're going to finish studying also. It simply means that you're going to begin answering your textbook, your RWN. It also means that you have to go back to the basic rules in the use of commas. If you feel the need to watch again the video, you may do so until such time that you understood perfectly with accuracy in the use of comma. And lastly, I'd like to remind you that you need to log into your Pearson account. There are still varied activities and homeworks to be accomplished. My dear students, I hope to see you again in our next session. Thank you very much for staying with me. Have a nice day, stay safe, and goodbye.